Good morning. It is 9/11. We appreciate you watching Minnesota Live, and big thank you to Randy Powell for sticking around with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And we brought in Ken for this next segment, as this organization we're going to be talking about means a lot to you, Ken.
Yeah, National Alliance on Mental Illness. I was on the board of directors for a while. I've done work with them, and we're so happy to have the new executive director here today.
Yes, the new visionary in charge of some really important work, Marcus Schmit, joining us. Thanks so much for being here, Marcus. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so you're coming into this a fresh face. You're a lot younger than I thought you were. I told you that. So you're going to make us feel old. You're going to take hold of this organization, and you know Sue and Sue Abderholden, who had it for 20 years plus. Big footsteps to follow. I know you've been hearing that a lot, but you seem up to the job.
Yeah, I mean, somebody had to do it, right? No, it's great. I mean, as you know, Ken, and others in the mental health community across Minnesota, I mean, Sue's a force.
Yeah.
And she's really built such an incredible foundation at NAMI Minnesota, where we have an awesome team. A lot of folks who are just really committed to the work, who have had their own experiences with loved ones or themselves with mental illness. And you know, my goal and what I aspire to do is just really continue to build on that foundation and bring more people into the conversation.
You once said that you felt sorry for the person
Yeah.
who's going to come in
I
for
did.
because they are such
I
big
mean, I
shoes to
did,
fill.
and you know, it turned out to be me.
Here you are.
Yeah. So you know, I've been in the nonprofit leadership space for a while now, and you know, Sue and I have had a lot of touch points over the years, you know, on public policy work. And I remember when I heard that she was retiring, and I just laughed. I mean, I'm not kidding. I just laughed, and I said, I really feel sorry for whoever's going to follow us here.
And here you are.
Here I am.
You feel sorry for yourself?
Never. I mean, this is an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What drew you to this particular position in this line of work?
Yeah, I mean, a few things. You know, I think, you know, first of all, I've worked adjacent to mental health for my entire career. Started out doing congressional work in southern Minnesota, where I got to know a lot of people who are on the front lines, families and individuals who are impacted by mental illness, and it was a different time. And so I learned a lot about policy, and that's where you know, I had some interaction with NAMI Minnesota. And then through the years, you know, I was really fortunate to do work in food security, in corrections, in healthcare, and in supportive housing. And there's so much that, you know, these spaces have when it comes to mental illness. And the through line really is, you know, mental illness and mental health. So, you know, professionally, this felt like, you know, the right time, a great opportunity to step into it. And over the last couple of months, you know, I've become comfortable sharing my own personal experience with it. That has also drawn me to this opportunity.
Can you tell us about that, how you hope that will help other people?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so as long as I can remember, I really struggled with highs and lows, as I refer to them. I remember when I introduced my future wife to my mom, and she, you know, asked my mom, you know, what do I need to know about Marcus? And, you know, she just, roller coaster, right? And that at the time didn't really resonate with me. Just a couple of years ago, it definitely did. And, you know, how this would manifest itself, it's cyclothymia, so it's a mild form of bipolar, would be just these really incredible highs where, you know, it was you know, sort of a manic episode where I had a lot of energy. I would work out. I would, you know, clean the house. I would do all this work, you know, write a paper, right, you know, through the night for school, and then I would just crash. And, you know, sometimes for a day, sometimes for multiple days. And as I got older, you know, with, you know, responsibilities with kids and work and all that, it just became more intense and more frequent. And about 2.5 years ago, I just hit a breaking point. I pulled over on the side of the road, completely paralyzed. And I called my wife, and, you know, she was great. I mean, she just really encouraged me to get help. And since then, I've just learned so much. I mean, you look at the symptoms of cyclothymia, and it was like, check, 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 check. And I just really wish I could go back in time and would have been invited to a conversation about mental health and mental illness, and I think it would have just changed my life, because, you know, the treatment, you know, the medication, the therapy that I had access to 2.5 years ago has just made me a better person, a better dad, a better partner, a better friend, and a better leader.
Our stories are almost parallel. I was older than you when I found out. I was 47, I think, when I was diagnosed 17 years ago with bipolar 1 disorder. And everything you said I was nodding to, especially the exercising and the cleaning the house. When I get up, I clean toilets. That's how I. And one time,
You're in good company,
one time
Ken.
my wife and daughter came home and they said, "Oh no, Dad's cleaning and stuff. He must be up a little bit. Should we tell him, Mom?" She said, "No, not yet. Let him finish the bathroom." I told you guys that story.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are no complaints from my wife. Our house is very clean.
Yes, it's very clean. Ours is too.
You know, Marcus, you guys do with NAMI workshops all year round, especially right now with the holidays. There can be a lot of stress, a lot of challenges. NAMI has some programming to help people during this time of year.
We do. We have an incredible staff. I mentioned that. I mean, people have joined the team over the years because of their personal experience with a class, you know, or some sort of touch point with the team. And so we offer classes, workshops, and you know, peer-to-peer support all year long, and those classes are available virtually and in person. You can check them out on our website, NAMIMN.org, and particularly this time of year, right? I mean, so many of us celebrate the holidays, but for a lot of Minnesotans, this can be a really hard time. A lot of kids are in hospitals or residential treatment right now for the first time, and they're going to miss Christmas. They're going to miss holidays with friends and family because of some of the struggles that they're facing.
We've been showing some pictures on the screen of various outreach efforts that we know NAMI does, all kinds of things around the community. How many people are you serving?
Yeah, last year we served over 50,000 Minnesotans.
Okay,
And
wow.
that would be through, you know, all the classes, the community events, you know, the public policy work
Yeah.
that we've done as well. And so the impact is pretty
And
significant.
I'm assuming you would like to take that, you know,
Absolutely.
even more.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, I really want to build on this really strong foundation. We have the talent at NAMI Minnesota to continue to do it. And at the end of the day, it's about this mission. You know, two things that I really want to focus my time and energy on, other than supporting this team through this significant leadership transition, is to continue to broaden our reach. I'm a Greater Minnesota guy. I know that there are a different set of challenges in Greater Minnesota, and I see a lot of opportunity to continue to engage folks outside of the Twin Cities, and you know, as well as inviting more people to this conversation. I really feel like that's something that I can do in this role. Just sharing my story. I got a lot of text messages, and a lot of emails, you know, and a lot of contact through LinkedIn from people that I wasn't expecting to hear from.
Same.
I mean, some of these folks I've known them, you know, my entire life. I mean, close friends, you know, college buddies, and I want to make sure that these services and support are offered to everybody. And I really feel like it's important to connect with people who are in my demographic, right? I mean, your middle-aged dad, right, who has just navigated a lot of transition, you know, supporting family members, and historically, you know, wouldn't seek out the support that they need. I mean, that was me.
Yeah.
That was me until 2.5 years ago.
And you know what's amazing is that we're sitting here on TV. I never thought growing up in the 80s and 90s when no one talked about it, that we'd be sitting here, two grown men, talking about the fact that we have problems. Because everybody has problems. It just depends on what they are. Ours happen to be a mental condition that we treat, and it's okay. Who thought we'd be sitting here talking on TV about that all these years later?
Yeah, I'm honored to be here.
It's
with you, Ken.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
and I'll tell you this. I mean, you know, for what it's worth. I mean, I remember when you came out and shared your experience, and I was at a different point in my life, but you know, I reflect on that, especially now, and that's, you know, why, you know, we've been in touch, you know, offline, trying to think about what we can do together.
Yeah, I love it. I'm willing to help you where I can.
Yeah. I know that.
So powerful, and NAMI is so powerful, and I know Sue has done fantastic work. Marcus, no doubt you will too.
I'll do my best. I got the torch in my hand
well.
now. Yeah, that's right.
I'm really
Marcus,
happy
nice to
for
meet
you.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
so
coming
much.
by.
Yeah, thanks for the time.
Thank you. All right, well, NAMI Minnesota offers free healthcare resources to guide you towards support through donations. You can help. NAMI help at NAMI, I'm all shooken here, NAMIMinnesota.org. That's NAMIMN.org. Or call 651-645-2948. We'll also post it all unemotionally on our website.
Thank you, guys. Up next for you, there's a miniature train headed to town in Staples. We're going to have details on the Polar Express Holiday Festival.